It's your boy rickodebest, and in this video I'll be doing a flight test on the Bugs 2. So what I'm going to do is to turn on my controller and I'm going to put the battery in the drone. So my drone just connected to the controller, so you know they appeared, and I'm just going to wait for the drone. I would say wait for it to boot up after those lights start flashing, and then it says orange light, as you can see there. So you're going to rotate your drone 3 times. You could go clockwise or anti-clockwise, it doesn't matter. So we're rotating the drone horizontally until you see the green light blinking. Then we're going to turn the drone vertically, whether facing down or facing up, and do the same thing. And there you have it, it's ready to fly. So you need to do this every time before you can actually fly this drone. If you try to start your props, you won't be able to fly because they are not going to turn on. So on your controller you have your auto takeoff, auto land. You have your unlock button, which basically control the props. We have our position hold, our GPS mode. We have some trims here, and we have our headless mode button. We also have your 1 key home button, and we also have your camera / video button. So before you start flying the quadcopter on your receiver, you want to make sure you get at least 7 satellites or more for a return to home function to work. So that is important in case if you get into difficulty and you want the quadcopter to come back home. Also, you could actually fly this quadcopter up to 1 kilometers, and if anything happens and the quadcopter loses the signal, it will also automatically return to home. In case if it's low battery, it's going to return to home. So I'm going to start my props and demonstrate that. So at the moment my props are on, and to turn the props off, you just bring the shutter all the way down and your props are off. So at the moment my prop is spinning. If you start your props and you do not fly the quadcopter after a period of time, the blade will turn off. So I'm going to use the auto takeoff function. So that's auto takeoff, and the drone take off approximately 1.5 meters. So at the moment I have it on position hold, so the drone will hover at that one spot. If I should turn this off, then the drone will tend to drift, as you can see. So if I turn position hold, it's supposed to come back to where I turn it on. So I'm just going to go up. Not sure if you can see that on the camera, it's probably out of sight. I'm going to bring it back to me a little, and so please take into consideration that return to home function. If your battery is low, the quadcopter will come back to home. If you are over 50 meters, if you are under 50 meters in height or distance, the quadcopter will just land. But while the copter is landing, you could actually direct it. So I'm going to demonstrate that at the moment. So I'm just going to do 1 key, return to home, and as you can see there, it tells you the actual height, which is 22 meters, distance 40, and it's actually coming back. So there it is. I'm going to just put down my controller. So I just place my controller on the ground, and the quadcopter is still in the air. So the quadcopter actually hovers a little bit, maybe like 5 or 6 seconds before it actually comes down. So you should be able to see that on the camera. I'm just going to use this as my marker at the moment. And I'm going to place the drone right here. I'm going to start the drone again and go back up. And I'm just going to do a return to home. You might notice the drone climbing a little higher. Why is that? Is because of if there is any tree in the area. So the drone actually goes up to 15 meters and it sits right there before you get back home. So while it's coming back home, I could actually direct it in case if there is any tree or obstacles in my way. So as you can see, distance from where it takes off and where it's land, it's not bad for a $200 quadcopter. So I'm going to start my camera. So to turn on the video camera, you hold the camera button until the video indicator flashes on the LCD. So I'm going to start my props. I'm going to go up. I'm going pretty far. I'm actually at 65. I'm actually at 100. Actually at 200 meters in distance. And the height is 45 meters. And I'm going to do another return to home. So I'm just going to set the controller down. And it's coming back pretty quickly. Should be able to see it on the camera. And you should also have a picture. You should also have a video quality. You should have a video footage on your screen right now at the camera quality. So the only downside of this quadcopter is that the camera quality is not that good, but I mean for $200 with GPS, that's pretty good. So there is no way you should actually lose this quadcopter. So that's perfect. I'm going to launch the quadcopter again. Won't go too far this time. So I'll just hold it right there. And I'm going to turn off my controller. So this is in case if the quadcopter loses signal, it should come back to home. So there we go. Lights out. Quadcopter is elevating, as you can see. It's taking its time, it's thinking, and it's actually coming down. As you can see, my controller is still off. And it's back home. You can't beat that. That's amazing for $200. So as you can hear, guys, that's my low battery warning. So my receiver is actually beeping. And this quadcopter actually give you approximately 15 to 20 minutes of flying time. However, on the downside, it takes actually 5 hours to charge the battery. So you want to consider getting some spare batteries. So I'm just going to lower the quadcopter so you could see the light and the quadcopter. So you actually have red light at the front, solid red, and red flashing light at the back. So this is just the first warning. Alright, so at the moment, as you can see, red flashing light at the back and solid red at the front. So that's my first indication of low battery. As soon as the battery gets low, the lights in the back will actually start to flash faster, and the beep you're hearing at the moment will go much faster, and the drone will start to return to home. So at the moment, as you can see guys, the drone is actually returning to home. I'm not sure why, but I still have more life in the battery. Maybe because I flew the drone too far where it probably don't have enough battery to take it back home, but it actually come back to home. So I'm going to start my props again, and I'm going to go back out. As you can see, I'm still able to fly. If the battery was low, I wouldn't be able to start the motor, but I guess the drone is actually warning me not to go too far and low battery, so I just want to stay close. The moment I want to ensure that I'm actually over 15 meters in distance or height. So I'm just going to stay in distance and fly around. As you can see guys, my light rhythm changed. I'm not sure if you could see that on the camera, but it's blinking more rapidly. The drone is coming back, and my controller, the noise actually changed. And as you can see on the controller, I'm not doing anything, but the drone is actually coming back home. So as you can see there, the drone is actually hovering. I think it's thinking. It started to descend now. 23 meters, 20 meters coming down. And again, the flying time is actually good. 15 minutes to 20 minutes. You can't beat that. I mean, the features is amazing. It's not perfect as the DJI Phantom, but for the price, obviously, you can't lose. So at the moment, I could steer the drone in case something is in the way. Take it back home safely. So I want to show you this guys. If I try to start my blades, as you can see, they are not starting. They move a little, but they won't start. So that's a safety feature indicating that my battery is low and you can't be able to fly the drone. So I'm just gonna disconnect the battery. The controller won't stop this beeping until you turn it off. There you have it guys, that's the Bug 2 flight test, and you could actually pick up this drone on Amazon for $200 US. So the link's gonna be in the description below if you're interested in purchasing. You might see me fanning, but at the moment there's a lot of mosquito. So thanks again for watching guys. Feel free to like it, share it, comment, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.